Dear friends, welcome to my video. Kindly click on the CC button for subtitles. The eternal dance between spirituality and psychology. These two fields, each vibrant and rich in its own way, often seem at odds with each other, but in truth, they offer two unique perspectives on the human experience. Both fields offer insight into our inner lives and strive to aid us in our pursuit of a fulfilling existence. Let's dive into these two concepts and explore their similarities, differences, and how they can intertwine. The field of psychology, a relatively young science, studies the human mind and behavior. It seeks to understand our motivations, our thoughts, and our feelings. When we feel stuck or confused, a psychologist might help us understand our patterns, confront our past, and build healthier habits. They use theories, scientific research, and empirical evidence to understand the workings of our minds. For them, therapy often involves working through trauma, unlearning harmful patterns, and developing coping strategies. It's rooted in the tangible and measurable, in things we can observe and quantify. Now, let's shift our gaze to spirituality. This is an ancient practice that looks beyond the observable world. It's about seeking a sense of peace, purpose, and meaning beyond the physical. For some, this involves a belief in a higher power, while for others, it may simply mean a deeper connection with oneself, others, or nature. Spirituality often addresses questions about our place in the universe, our purpose in life, and our connection to others. It's a journey of self-discovery, a path to understanding the mysteries of existence that aren't easily defined or measured. While these two fields might seem opposed, psychology grounded in the physical world and spirituality soaring in the realm of the metaphysical, they can actually inform and enrich each other. A deep spiritual life can provide a solid foundation for mental health, offering a sense of peace and acceptance that can fortify against life's trials. Likewise, psychological insights can often help unravel spiritual blockages and lead to a more profound spiritual practice. The practice of mindfulness is an excellent example of this overlap. Rooted in ancient Buddhist practice, mindfulness encourages us to stay present and fully engage with the world around us. Psychologists have borrowed this concept, using it to help patients cope with anxiety, depression, and stress. This technique bridges the gap between these two domains, showing that they can work in tandem. Both psychology and spirituality aim to improve our lives and help us navigate the world more effectively. They both foster a deeper understanding of the self and encourage us to grow, evolve, and become the best versions of ourselves. They are not in opposition but rather two sides of the same coin, offering different perspectives on the same fundamental truths. However, a balance is crucial. Leaning too far into spirituality might lead us to disregard the practical realities of our lives, while focusing exclusively on psychological understandings might cause us to neglect the larger questions of purpose and connection. We are complex creatures, and a holistic approach to our mental and spiritual health will likely yield the most satisfactory results. In conclusion, the dance between spirituality and psychology isn't a competition but a collaboration. They both offer tools to navigate the complexities of the human condition, each from their own unique vantage points. By drawing on the strengths of both, we can create a more rounded, fulfilling experience of life. The magic happens when we realize that these two fields aren't separate at all, but two lenses through which we can better understand ourselves and our place in the world. Thank you for watching my video. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and give a thumbs up. Thanks for your support.